good day to everyone. Today we are going to look into a writing component. More precisely, we are going to look into paper 3. Okay, paper 3 comprises of 3 parts, which are part 1, part 2 and part 3. So today we are going to focus on part 3. Okay, part 3 is also known as extended writing. Okay, in this extended writing, you will be given an option to choose from 3 different questions. The types of extended writing that will be evaluated in this part are review, article, report, and story. Today, we are going to focus on review. Before we move on further, let's meet our team. There is Miss THUNISHA-NANTHINI, there is Miss Nurliana, I myself would be Miss Anamal Sharon, and we have Mr. Muhammad Lutfi. Okay, in today's lesson, the learning standards that we are going to focus on would be 4.2.3, produce an extended plan or draft and modify this appropriately in response to feedback or independently, and 4.2.4, use formal and informal register appropriate to the target audience in most familiar situations. To start the lesson, let's look at how to tackle the task. There are 3 parts in tracking the task, which are analyze the question, plan your response, and write your answer. Okay, let's look at the first step, which is analyze the question. In this, the first thing that you are supposed to do is read and understand what is required by the task. Next, underline the keywords in the situation given so that you will be able to focus on what are the things you must include in your writing. The next one is you must know that you need to write a review. Following that, you should highlight the 3 points required in the prompt and pay attention to the word limit. Following the first step would be step 2, which is plan your response. Okay. Before you start planning your response, you should know what type of review you need to write. You should know whether you are going to write a review about movie, book, song, cafe, or etc. There could be other reviews such as about gadgets and things. Okay, then, next you decide on a suitable title. How you can choose a suitable title? You can refer back to the prompt and you can pick your title from there. Then you decide what to write for the introduction. Next, you brainstorm for ideas for all 3 prompts. Once you have brainstormed, next you elaborate with supporting details and organize your points into paragraphs. To help you to plan your response, you can refer to Comfort's English textbook on page 93. Next, moving on, let's look at the third step, which is write your answer. Okay. You must write in the format of the review. You should also write a title by stating what review it is and the name of the subject being reviewed. For example, if you are reviewing about a handphone, you can write as follow: a handphone review, Samsung Dynamic 21. Next, write a brief introduction to the subject you are reviewing, as in some background information. Let's say you are reviewing a handphone, write some background information about the handphone, such as what model it is and what are the operating system that it is using. Next, describe briefly the subject you are reviewing. For example, what it is or what it is about. Next, state your opinion and evaluation on, for example, which part you dislike, what is good or not, and etc. And then you must also include reasons. If let's say you don't dislike the things, certain things in that subject you are reviewing, give your reasons. And what are the advantages as well as disadvantages, including the reasons. Next, respond to all the prompts given in the paragraphs as in you answer all the questions. Then, you use cohesive devices and correct and consistent tense. Lastly, end with a short conclusion stating your overall evaluation, for example, your rating, your recommendation to friends in the sense of whether you will recommend this product or this item to your friends or not. That's all for Series 1. I'll see you again in Series 2 with more information. Thank you.